They beat the Raptors 109-105 and advanced to the play-in tournament. They'll face the Heat. Zach LaVine scored a game-high 39 for Chicago. Billy Donovan called LaVine's performance, quote, phenomenal and extraordinary. Shannon, what's the biggest reason Chicago won?
Zach LaVine. Skip. I was at that game, Sunday game, when they played the Lakers. I saw him do the exact same thing. The only difference was they had a better seat that was courtside. Dude get hot. He's streaky.
He's streaky.
Skip, you remember I think it was 2019?
Yeah.
They was playing Charlotte. They were down like 28 points.
Yeah.
He goes 13 of 17 from three. Brings them all the way back, scores 49. So he can get on a hot streak.
Yeah.
And he's streaky enough. Not only will he doesn't settle for the three, though he can get streaky and make a bunch of them.
Yeah.
He'll put the ball on the floor and put pressure on you to stop him from getting to the rim. Mm-hmm. And he is a 2-3-time dunk champ. So you know he can elevate over the top of you.
He can.
And he got it going last night.
Yeah.
And you could just see the energy just starts to drain. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
Nick Nurse like, man, I need like 15 timeouts because I just called one. Yeah. And they on a hot streak again. And then you got DeMar, you know, he the master of the mid-range. He gonna get to that spot, Skip, and he gonna pull up, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
But Zach LaVine was the reason why they came back and won this ball game, because Skip, he got hot, and wasn't and Toronto didn't have a defender that could stop him. But you can't miss 100,000 free throws. Skip, you tell me they're free throws.
They're called free for a reason, because they're absolutely free.
They don't cost you a thing.
They're unguarded from 15 feet, uncontested.
They said it's the most missed free throws.
Yes.
Since the Lakers missed 19 in Game 7 of the 69 Finals.
Yeah,
and that's
in any sort of
playoff play-in.
Yes.
I don't even know what this is, Skip. We can't call it a playoff.
I know what it is, yeah.
But they missed 19 free throws, and that's Zach LaVine and then their own ineptness at the free throw line was the reason why they lost this game. Because even if Zach LaVine scores 60, if you make 12 more free throws, he can't hurt you. Well, maybe if he scores 60, but you can't miss 19 free throws, Skip. That's awful.
Okay, so we did have a case on this. And with 9:09 left in the third quarter, I look up, and it's a 19-point game.
66-47.
19 points.
Yep.
And I made the mistake in my head. I hate it when I let my head go, because I don't even say it out loud.
You tweeted something, did you?
No, I didn't tweet anything.
You thought it, though?
I thought it.
Okay, yeah.
I thought, I got this one.
Yeah, so you burned the money.
I did.
You know when you gamble, you can't touch the money, Skip.
I did.
Okay.
I had a flash in my head of, poor Shannon. he lost another case. And then I called our man Tyler Korn to go over some things for the show at the start of the fourth quarter, and I'm kind of glancing up because I thought it was done.
Oh, you don't know. So
I'm on to
you
to
count
the show.
the money.
Yes.
You count the money.
I was counting mentally all the money, or at least the case. How many bottles are in a case? Is it 24? 12. Okay, 12. So I'm counting my bottles.
I want to know. We do liters. We don't do that little 24 bottle. We do the liters.
All right. Okay, I got it. Mm-hmm. And I look up, and it's getting closer, and it's getting closer, and they're missing another free throw, another free throw. And then I start hearing this shriek on TV, and I'm saying, what is that shriek? Who is making that noise? And ESPN finally points out, wait a second, it's DeMar DeRozan's 9-year-old daughter sitting in the maybe third row.
Right.
And she had asked for a day off from school from her dad because she spent so many nights going to that arena because I don't know if she was actually born in Toronto, but he was playing for Toronto. Right. Maybe she was born in L.A.
Went to a bunch of games.
She went to a whole bunch of games in her formative years, her first 5-6 years.
Right.
Because he played in Toronto all the way through 2018.
Right.
Okay. And suddenly she starts, it's like horror movie shrieking. I can't do it because she can go high-pitched shriek. And it was working.
Right.
It was unsettling because it's pretty distracting.
Right.
And I'm not going to give her total credit, but I thought she was the unsung MVP because it obviously in a home arena is going to get quiet the moment that your guy is about to shoot a free throw because you're not going to scream and yell. You kind of go quiet. For a second. Yes, take it down a notch. And then we get ear-piercing shriek from DR, and all of a sudden they're clanking.
Right.
Would you believe from the point they were up 19, they shot 9 of 20 from the free throw line. From that point forward through the fourth quarter, third and fourth quarter, 9:09 left in the third, they missed 11 free throws. They go from up 19 to down 4 at the end of the game. And Siakam got fouled.
Did you actually think he was going to make all three of them?
Heck no. Heck no. I was actually a little surprised he made the first one, and then he really short-armed the second one.
And then he
and
really
then that was it. It was a brick. The third one was a brick. So he contributed at the end of the two. But if I could show you the bricking that started, I'm going to show you the 11 misses from the point I was up 19 to the point you were up 4 and won your case for me. Here we go. Whoops. And here we go. Whoops. These are shriek misses now as DR's shrieking. That's Van Vliet, who had a terrible second half. That wasn't even close. That was way
I was wondering why they kept showing. Skip, I wonder why they kept.
Look at this.
They kept showing. I was like, why are they showing this little girl?
Yeah, and she was right on time with her shrieks. Oh, that was Siakam. Yep. Yep. Whoops. And whoops. These aren't even close. And the more you miss, the more contagious it gets, and then everybody's missing. And their closer is Fred Van Vliet, and he was horrible. Let me get him in the fourth quarter. He went 1 of 6 in the fourth quarter. He is a gutsy clutch closer, and when he shoots 1 of 6 in the fourth, and you're going to lose 37-24 in the fourth, I'm going to lose a case.
Yes.
And that's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what happened. Yep.
Okay. So in the end, the guy I can't ever figure out is Zach LaVine. You want to talk about athletic? You want to talk about a high flyer? Mm-hmm. You want to talk about a three-point stroke? You want to talk about a package of superstardom that is so wildly inconsistent, it comes and it goes.
Yes.
But nobody can get streakier, hotter than he can. So he scores 30 in the second half. Let me show you his 8 field goals, and he just free-throwed them to death because I think he went, what was it?
13 to 15 overall.
15. I think he was 11 of 12 from the free throw line in the second half. Here we go. Zach LaVine. Okay, that's too good. And he goes to the free throw line and obviously makes that. And then guess who? That's too good. And he gets another and one. And they're starting to creep back into the game. He gets 2 more, and he's just having no problem. He's shooting them free and easy. Okay? Then jumper. Then he made 2 threes in this run. So he's not a big three-point shooter, like you said. This wasn't all coming from 3. When he starts doing that, I'm saying, wait a second.
You better trap him, get the ball out of his hand, make somebody else beat you.
Yeah. He started to look at this. He's just marching to the line while they can't make a free throw.
Look at this. I saw this.
Pull up.
I saw that.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Swish and front iron, but got it to fall. And
look at this.
Okay, that's too good.
Saw that?
Yeah.
I mean, you see Scotty Barnes look at Nick Nurse and say, what you want me to do? You saw what he did.
When he made that shot, I'm saying, okay, this game is about to be over.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Zach LaVine, who, to me, and I tweeted about this, he started looking like 98 Last Dance Jordan, speaking of Chicago, because he started looking Jordan-esque because that's how Jordan would just say, I got this. You can't stop me, and I'll beat you from mid-range, I'll beat you from 3, I'll beat you wherever you want to meet, I'll beat you inside.
Skip, the man, like, I was at the game, and he was, like, in such a rhythm. He's talking to me during the timeout. He's coming over to the side talking to me. He's like, hey, man, how you doing? And, you probably played against my pops.
Oh, I think I saw that on TV.
He's like, you played against my pops. He's like, I know my pops couldn't mess with you, but, nice to meet you. And DeMar. I'm like, dude, why you?
He's in the zone.
Yeah.
Man. He's in the zone.
I'm like, y'all see this man talking to me? He talking about football.
Yeah.
And he light y'all up, and y'all ain't going to do nothing.
Nothing.
And nothing good do. Because I saw what he did last night. I saw that a week ago against the Lakers. And like you said, Skip, he gets streaky. Now you got to guard the 3, and guess what? He'll blow by you, he'll dunk it on you, he'll lay it up, get your and one.
So after I watched them, especially on the road down the stretch of the season, after I watched them last night, after I had watched the Heat the night before, after I know that the Bulls beat the Heat all 3 times during the regular season.
Go beat them again.
Then I look up and the Heat are favored by 5.5 on Friday night back home again in Miami. And I'm like, how?
You want a case?
No, I don't.
What?
I do not.
Hold on.
No
you don't
way.
want to play out Jimmy?
No.
You don't want Spo and Pat Riley, that metal that they formed down there?
If you can't take care of Maestre advanced, right? He was cold. He shot 1 of 8 from 3. Way to go. He had 4 turnovers in the first half, and they still just blew him out.
Well, you better, Vucevic can get on the glass too now. He had 13 rebounds. I'm not saying he gonna have 20, but he saw some things. Capella, he's like, I think I'm better than Capella.
Yeah.
So I feel I can go glass hunting also.
Okay, so will the real Bulls please stand up, because they're down 19 and then they're standing straight up at the end of the game?
But you remember, Skip? Remember they beat. Who did they beat on that run? They beat Milwaukee. I think they got Boston.
They got the Lakers.
Yeah. So they're more than capable. I think their record says they've underachieved, considering that they have 2 All-Stars.
Yeah. And listen, I don't know what you think of Billy Donovan, but I think he's a pretty good coach.
Yeah, he's
And
okay.
for a long time in Oklahoma City, he was pretty good.
Yeah.
So do I give him a shot? Sure I do.
Right.
Would I then give him any shot against Milwaukee? I'd give them a better shot than Miami. Miami just looks
Miami,
old.
yeah.
They just look old and tired to me.
I think the Bulls could probably take a game, at least a game, maybe 2.
I would agree. Yeah. Again, it kind of depends on your superstar.
Well, if
right?
Zach LaVine and Debo and them played their capabilities, because DeMar was 10 of 19, Zach LaVine was 12 of 22.
Yeah. No.
They get going now. They're going to cause you some problems now.
They're going to cause you some problems because they have kind of a weird, fearless mentality about them, because they're like, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Some nights they have AD disease.
Right.
They just don't show up.
I totally agree. Because one night, like you said, they'll beat Boston, they'll beat Milwaukee, and then they'll lose to a team like Orlando.
Yep.
Like, bruh, did y'all realize y'all just beat the brakes off of Milwaukee and Boston? And how you lose to Orlando?
Yeah. I got it.
But they won me some cases, so I'm good,
Yeah.
You sure you don't want anything?
No, I was so many cases up that I actually was happy for you.
What about, do you don't want, what about
I just
OKC?
won
What about
5 off
OKC,
you
Minnesota?
Because you actually bet me that LeBron would have better 3-point numbers than Kevin Durant this year, and you lost that one badly.
But we shot 77% from the free throw line. I might take it up to 80 next year.
Really?
I'm feeling good.
80?
Yeah, I might do that.
You shot 31% from 3. KD shot 40.
Do you want OKC in Minnesota?
40.
Do you want something on that?
Nope. No.
Yeah, but the Thunder got you scared. Got you running scared like this?
No, they don't got me scared. I'm rooting for them.
I ain't know Jordan made running shoes. They make running shoes? Because you sure running. You sure don't want no bet. OKC got it running. Put the shoes up on the table. Them running shoes, Jordan make running shoes now? I thought they only made with basketball
sneakers, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you know what about Jordan sneakers? I don't even play basketball in them. I don't think they're even made for basketball. They're made for walking around. Seriously.
They're a fashion statement now.
They just look the
Well, I
part.
ain't know Jordan made Air Maxes, because you sure running from this bet.
Really?
OKC got it running scared, y'all.
I'm from there.
I know it's.
I like
you should
them
be
now.
scared.
Yeah.
You should be.
Well, they don't have to worry about Russ anymore. That's for sure,
Russ,
right?
man, Russ been gone for so long. Skip, you can bring Russ back into this, man. Russ minded his own business.
Yeah. But once upon a time, they actually had Russ and KD and James Harden on the same team.
They did.
Are they ever going to be that again?
No.
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 Well, who is?
No. Nobody's going to say they had those 3 players. No. And you had Reggie Jackson coming off the bench.
You did. And you had Ibaka. Back in the day against San Antonio one night, he made like 10 of 10 shots. God.
So, no.
Whew.
Those were fun games to watch back then.
Yeah, they were. Was
All
that a
right,
fun
guys,
game
when
last
we
night?
come back, let's move on. You're just enjoying rubbing salt in the wound, aren't
Yes.
you? That's going to be some spicy etouffee, Shannon. Get ready. Let's move on to the NFL, guys. I can't talk about the Pelicans anymore. More has emerged on Odell Beckham Jr.'s contract. We're going to give you all the latest details in just a moment.